Hi everyone, it's Emmanuel Kadosh. I wanted to invite you all to subscribe to ILTV Plus, where you can find our daily news and updates about Israel. And not only that, but live feeds, entertainment, our kosher food show, and so much more. Needless to say, your subscription to ILTV Plus helps us grow and create more content while also supporting the state of Israel. Our app is available on all platforms and devices, so I'll see you guys there.
Hello and welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Aaron Porras, and coming up in today's newscast, the Highland Park parade shooter identified as having cased a local synagogue for attack back in April. Meantime, amidst pressures from within and without, political analysts argue that this will be former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's last attempt at running the country. And finally, Ben & Jerry's just cannot stand Israelis eating their ice cream. The United States company now suing parent corporation Unilever over its sale to an Israeli licensee. Members of the Jewish community in Chicago now reeling from an additional aftershock as reports are alleging that the Highland Park Independence Day parade shooter had previously cased a local synagogue. "I profiled him, knew what he was up to, and watched him the whole time," says Martin Blumenthal, volunteer security director at a local Chicago chapter of Chabad. This as Blumenthal saying he recognized the Highland Park July 4th parade shooter from a few months back. Blumenthal explaining that the shooter came for services on the last day of Passover in April to stake out the synagogue for attack, wearing all black, including gloves, and going by the alias Bobby. But unfortunately, Blumenthal deciding not to notify authorities as the suspect didn't cause a disturbance. Little did he know that this man would then go on to fire randomly upon Independence Day parade goers. And the death count in the wake of the Chicago parade massacre now rising to 7, over 30 seriously wounded. The suspect indicted on 7 counts of first-degree murder, and with more to come.
Today, the Lake County State's Attorney's Office has charged Robert Cremo III with 7 counts of first-degree murder for the killing spree that he has unleashed against our community. These are just the first of many charges that will be filed against Mr. Cremo. I want to emphasize that. There will be more charges. We anticipate dozens of more charges centering around each of the victims. Psychological victims, physical victims, attempt murder charges, aggravated discharge charges, aggravated battery charges. There will be dozens of more charges against Mr. Cremo.
Meanwhile, this attack among the string of recent shootings shaking Americans, such as the Uvalde, Texas school shooting that left 19 kids and 2 teachers dead, the supermarket shooting in Buffalo, New York that killed 10, and the July 4th parade shooting in Philadelphia that left 2 police officers injured just hours after the mayhem in Chicago. The focus then again shifting to the debate over gun safety, particularly as the United States Supreme Court recently upholding the right to carry weapons in public, while the United States House and various states are conversely working to increase gun control measures. Now, in his first trip abroad as Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid arriving in France for meetings with French President Macron, and the two hailing French-Israeli partnerships in entrepreneurship, innovation, technology, and more. But the primary focus still shifting to global safety in the face of Iran. ILTV's Kayla Eberlin reporting.
Landing in Paris Tuesday, Israeli interim Prime Minister Yair Lapid bringing with him a number of major concerns and hopes that France will cooperate in addressing them. Among the calls to action, Lapid saying that the world must come together to push back on the terrorism coming from Iran, even if that means the use of force, especially as a nuclear Iran, Lapid says, would surely lead to an unacceptable arms race across the Middle East.
The facts are that Iran is violating the agreement and continues to develop its nuclear program. Iran is hiding information from the world. It is enriching uranium beyond the level it is allowed to, and it has removed cameras from its nuclear sites. Given all this, the world must respond.
Further, Lapid arguing that already, whenever terrorism is found, Iran and its terror proxies like Hezbollah are never far behind.
To watch full episodes of ILTV's Israel Daily and tons of other content from Israel, visit our website at iltv.tv or download the ILTV Plus app.